D-Mac, like we were saying, man, this is a sneaky good Detroit sports day. There's a lot of... And you know what's weird about it, D-Mac, is none of the games themselves are really important, but it's a quality sports day.
Well, the game, right, we're going for individual. Obviously, you see where I'm going. You see what I got done today. And the fact that I was telling the fellas earlier this year, Miguel Cabrera's got 4 home runs at home.
He does.
I wasn't in the building for opening day as the Woodward Sports. We were down at the Brass Rail broadcasting when he hit it in the snow, his first home run.
Oh, yeah.
I was there for the 2 he hit against Baltimore and the 1 he hit against the Red Sox. So as a betting man, I think he's going to do it tonight because I'll be there. That's the only reason. He likes to do it when I'm in the
D-Mac
house.
will be in the building.
That's it. I'm just telling you, so don't be mad at me when it happens.
Joique, what's going to be first and foremost on your radar tonight? I think I have an idea, but of those 3 things, what do you got?
You know what though? I want to watch that with. I know I do want to watch Miggy. That's history. I was going to say the Lions because it's the preseason, but you have a guy that's going to join the elite club versus a preseason game that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything
until it does.
No, it doesn't mean no. So the preseason games, they don't mean anything. Oh, I'm sorry. They don't count.
They don't count. I think that's a better way to put it.
Yeah, they don't count, but they mean a lot.
But they mean a lot,
yeah,
and that's fair.
That's the best, and that's the best way to put it. They don't count, but they mean a lot, and so I'll be going in and out.
Can you make the team in a preseason game or lose your job in a preseason game?
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
You can. Like the fringe guys, is that what they're looking for right now? More so than anything.
Yeah. So like we used the term the other day. They're gonna give you the rope. So either you're gonna throw it to the wolves or you're gonna hang yourself. So it's they're gonna put the game in your hand, and it's for the guys that's kind of on that breaking point. Like, we don't really know yet. Let's put them out there, put them in the fire, and see what happens. And so preseason is a great opportunity to be able to go out there and see that. So,
is it also a showcase, like, for other teams? Like, are other teams looking for, like, free, like, if guy gets cut here and then maybe signs on for another team or for opportunity, or?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it comes back to the eye in the sky, Joique, that you talked about, because that everything you do is on record right now.
Everything you're doing is on record. But for the most part, these are the opportunities that you get, because now you used to get 4. Now you're only getting 3. So your room for error is already short. It just got chopped down by a quarter. So it's going to be an opportunity for you to go out there and make a name for yourself, but it's also going to be an opportunity for you to go out there and lose your job. Which one is it going to be?
No doubt about it.
Which one is it going to be?
There's some big things popping here tonight. There is no question. We'll get into the Miguel Cabrera thing, that 500 watch that's coming up at Comerica Park. Those seats are going for a premium out there in right field. I was checking the secondary markets on my way in.
What's priority for you?
For tonight, it will be we'll probably do the Lions game, but we'll keep an eye on what's going on, and when Miguel's coming up to bat, we'll slide over. So I think that's going to be the play, but I also will keep close tabs on Cade Cunningham and what's going on with the Pistons. We're going to need some fresh batteries in the remote. That's going to be the main thing that we have to do. We got to get some fresh batteries in the remote. You guys are firing up the comments as well over on the YouTube stream. And Joique, you're getting you're getting called a diva, man. Motown Breakdown. Joique's being a diva this morning with the AC. LOL.
I'll be that.
That came from Fish in the no. Motown Breakdown said that. He's calling you a diva.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. Turn the air on.
Yeah, he looked cold into the camera with it, dude. But I did want to start. I did want to start with the Detroit Lions thing. And look,
Jenna, pick a side. Jenna, pick a side. Don't do that. Pick a side, Jenna. Because you wasn't saying that when Sean was here. So don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. Don't do that.
But we are going to start with the whole Detroit Lions breakdown. And Joique, you touched on it a little bit. But the starters, Dan Campbell came out, said, look for them to play about a quarter. And help me, Joique, as a guy that hasn't been on that field, as a guy that hasn't been in that locker room, overreaction is king, and we're going to get unjustified overreactions come Monday when we break down the game and what happened and all those kind of stuff. For Jared Goff, for the first team offense, from Penei Sewell, for everybody, I think people need to understand Give me a percentage of the playbook that you're running in this first preseason game. And while everyone's going to come and look and see what Jared Goff is doing, what percentage throttle are you going with as far as your offensive game plan goes in preseason game number 1? Help me understand.
I'm gonna tell you right now. So when you're when you go into these preseasons, you're gonna have a playbook. Back when we had the paper playbooks about this big.
So basically a telephone book.
Yeah. So, but when you game plan, that playbook goes from here down to about right here with a specific amount of plays. Now we have surfaces, right? And so they send you your plays or your playbook or your game plan on that now. So for preseason, anything goes. They can call any play within that playbook. You got to know it. Now, when the season starts, they'll break it down. But for preseason, you're going to, anything goes. They can call anything. So, and then the thing is, you go through this whole playbook, you're not going to use a majority of it. But when the season gets started, it might be week 8, it might be week 9. They're going to go back. They're going to go back to training camp day and say, listen, you guys know this play. We went over it, and now we want to run it. We're going to practice it this week. We're going to add this into the game plan, but you guys already know this play. And so that's kind of how it works. But during the preseason, they can call anything.
Is the emphasis on stuff you don't do well or stuff you want to do better as an organization? Will a coach look at it, the practice film and training camp, and say, we're not doing this well enough? Will they put an emphasis on that? Is it something where you want to do what you do well to give the guys confidence? How's that balance work?
I think it's a little bit of both. Putting guys in situations that they know they kind of struggle with throughout the preseason, throughout the off season as well, with OTAs and mini camps. So they'll go through all of those things, and they're going to put you in a position to where they're going to get you ready for that for the opportunity. But it's not like they're just going to throw you in the fire without preparing you. All right, and so I tell everyone, like, the NFL is about P's and O's, preparation and opportunity. They're going to prepare you. It's going to be up to you to decide what you want to do when that opportunity presents itself. Are you going to take advantage of it, or are you going to shit the pot? So
I got a question, Joique. How many times, because a lot of the times, and I'm thinking as an athlete, but you're talking about a playbook like this and studying all these plays and stuff.
Yeah.
How many times is a guy good enough physically to do it, but just isn't there mentally, that we don't see? We see physical as fans, right? Where that guy can't run, he can't cover. But is it happen that guys can't concept like the playbook, that might have the talent but just, can't process?
Yeah, they won't last.
And that's it, right? Like
no
matter how talented you are,
it doesn't matter.
So you got to be smart too.
It doesn't matter. And then, but like at the same time, depending on your talent, will decipher, or your around your drafted, your draft status will decipher whether you get 1 chance, 2 chance, or 3.
Okay.
Using the league, they can tell you one time you can make one mistake, but you don't make that same mistake twice. If you do, depending on who you are and what you mean to the franchise, that can be a way out the door.
Absolutely. No, that's a great point.
Right.
As far as players to watch, and I'm curious to get all of your input as well, as the fans. And look, that's something that everybody, who's the players to watch and all that kind of stuff. And everyone says, hey, I want to check out that backup quarterback situation. What's Tim Boyle? What's David Blau going to do? For me, I don't care about the backup quarterback situation, because, Joique, if you're playing with a backup quarterback, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people put a lot of energy into that. I've never understood that, because if you're playing with a backup quarterback, it's like Drake says, OVA. It's over.
No, it's not. You talk about like if you're out there in preseason playing with a backup quarterback?
No. I'm talking about when you're in a season, if you're rolling through and you have, Matt Stafford, you have Jared Goff, you have Aaron Rodgers, those types of things. I mean, just based on what you said, when you played the Packers before, you play Aaron Rodgers, you lose. They don't have Aaron Rodgers, you beat them 48-10. You know what I'm saying? In general, there's been spots, Joique, save me all that shit, all right? There's been spots, I understand that, but the general rule is if you're with your backup quarterback.
Rule. But I remember one year we had we had Hill as a quarterback.
Sean Hill?
You remember Sean Hill?
Yeah.
So we had Hill, and Stafford went down, and Hill came in, and we didn't miss a beat. But every team doesn't have that. But at the same time, every team doesn't have an Aaron Rodgers, and so I can't compare Aaron Rodgers to the other teams, the other team top quarterback, or and that second string quarterback was nowhere near the athlete or playmaker as Aaron Rodgers. With Sean Hill went out there and he was a monster. I actually like playing with him. Even our third string in the preseason, we made magic. Kellen Moore. Every preseason that we had when I first got to the Lions, me and him would make magic every single preseason. And so it just depends on your camaraderie and kind of your chemistry with your QB.
Well, football is back, so that means that there's action, D-Mac.
Well, yeah, regardless of if you're going to the ball game, you're going down to the Lions. If you're going to watch Luka Garza or Cade Cunningham in Summer League, our studio sponsor, MyBookie.ag. In the world of sports, the offseason is a time to relax and regroup after a hard-fought season, but playing with MyBookie.ag gives you the choice to decide when your season begins and ends. At MyBookie.ag, you can bet on hundreds of games and leagues from around the world, whether it's a game day parlay or a long shot winner. MyBookie's got you covered. Use pregame props or bet the game live to shift the odds in your favor and always come out on top. And not only does MyBookie host exclusive sports betting contests you can't find with any other book, but the bonuses are insane. How insane? Sign up with MyBookie.ag. Use the promo code Woodward and receive up to $1,000 in bonus money when you make your first deposit. Yes, they will match your deposit up to $1,000 extra cash when you make your first deposit with MyBookie.ag. Use the promo code Woodward. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.ag.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We are recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10 and a half months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
a graduate
of Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.